Wow. Interesting.
Really nice.
Wow.
Hello everyone, welcome back to channel Glopen. Behind me it is the Zhejiang Middle Road, which is a road famous for the Muslim food there. And 2,000 years ago, there was a Muslim temple built at the corner of the two streets, the Guangdong Road and Zhejiang Middle Road. And as a result, a lot of Muslim restaurants were built here. And today we're going to have a trial of one of the restaurants, the Guanguanji restaurant. Samson, have you ever been here before?
I have not been here before, but I'm excited to try it.
So how about you?
Yeah, I haven't been here before, but I quite enjoy halal food, so let's go. I'm ready. Come on.
Yeah, let's check it out.
So essentially, halal food is the way that they prepare it and the type of meat it is. So obviously, everybody knows that Muslims don't eat pork. That is haram. They also can't eat like dog meat or any meat that is deemed unclean. Now, the way that it becomes halal, it's not just the type of meat, it's the way that they slaughter it. So essentially, they have to cut out all the veins in the throat so that the animal will bleed out and say a prayer. I believe it's Bismillah Allah Akbar while they cut the throat of the animal. So essentially, that's how halal food is prepared.
Okay, we have already inside of the restaurant, and after the entrance, we found it is a quite popular restaurant. A lot of people have already started their meal already. And we're going to check the menu to see what we're going to order.
At first glance, this restaurant seems pretty authentic. We can see the waitstaff, they have authentic Muslim garments on. So that makes it pretty authentic, I feel like. And then they gave us this interesting cup full of different herbs. I've never seen that before, so that's also interesting. And it feels like it's a mix of authentic Chinese taste and authentic Muslim taste. So that's also pretty interesting. So excited to try the food here.
Yeah, I kind of caught me by surprise when the waitresses had the hijabs. I don't know if the waitresses are Muslim themselves or if that's just a characteristic of the restaurant, but you know, it's quite interesting.
All right, so now we're gonna order. It's actually very easy to order food in China. All you have to do is scan a barcode. I'm doing that right now. And this is different than the US because in the US, usually you'll have a waiter or waitress come and ask what you want to eat. But in China, you just scan the QR code and you can see the menu. So this is the menu. You can see various items on the menu. And you can look at what you want and directly order right from here. So I'm gonna look at what they have to eat and I'm going to choose some dishes that seem appealing.
2,000 years later.
So we got our first dish of the day, which is a lamb dish. So I'm really excited to try this because it looks interesting. Interesting combination between halal food and Chinese style. We also got a few more dishes, including skewers and dumplings. So that's going to be interesting as well. We also got some noodle dishes. So it's going to be interesting to try the many different flavors, many different types of food included in halal cuisine in Shanghai. All right, so I'm going to take the lamb. It's a very interesting, a little slippery, very big piece actually. So I'm gonna put this down. I'm gonna try to separate the meat. It's a little bit hard.
Do you need a fork?
Yeah, I may need a fork. All right, pause. Let's separate the meat, and then I'm gonna take it like this. I'll dip a little bit in the sauce.
Shaking.
And then I'm gonna try it. Wow, it's very tender actually. The flavor is very interesting. It's not too strong, but it's not too subtle. I would say it's in the middle. Then when you add the sauce, it's a very interesting flavor. With the garlic, so essentially you take the garlic, and I'm going to try a bit of it if I can. Interesting combination, because the garlic works with the sauce and with the lamb.
Do you think the garlic taste will be too strong for you? Or
No.
you can get accustomed to it?
Because the lamb is kind of bland,
Yeah.
so it helps with the flavor, I would say.
Okay, I'm going to have a try of the beef bao. Before I have a try of that, I would think it would be quite juicy and quite fatty, but actually not. I think it is quite. We have some spices, some onion, and something inside of the beef, which combined with the taste of the meat, which is quite delicious and not that juicy and fatty at all.
All right, so these are lamb skewers. We got 2 of them. I'm gonna try one of them. So essentially you pick it up like this. It's a metal rod, and then you could just take a bite. Interesting. It has a smoky flavor. A lot of barbecue in China, it has a very smoky flavor. So I like that. It's not too spicy, pretty mild. And I really like the texture as well. And I really like that it comes on this metal skewer, which makes it feel even more authentic.
So this right here is a beef tripe, right? Is it beef or lamb? I don't know. It's tripe. All I know is it's tripe. So this is essentially the stomach lining of the cow or goat, whatever. Let's try it out. Very rubbery. It's like eating a rubber band. But it's very well seasoned. It's really nice.
Or maybe I did.
Try it. It's weird.
Weird?
And the texture. For many Western people, they don't eat that part. They don't eat that part of the cow, you know.
It's too chili.
Yeah.
Let me see. Wow. Yeah, the bread is not as soft as I thought. The bread is a little bit hard. It reminds me of Indian food and Chinese food at the same time. But mostly, I feel like I'm eating Indian food right now. It doesn't feel like I'm eating Chinese food.
Chinese food do not look like that.
But they put the sesame seed, so that makes it feel more Chinese.
Yeah, it's definitely Indian. But you said it's naan, right? Yeah, that's Indian. That's not Chinese.
Interesting.
Okay, yeah, guys. So I believe that's all the dishes that we have for today. I think that my favorite was this one, the stir-fried rice noodles. I like spicy food, so this was definitely a favorite. I also like this one, the black pepper beef. That was pretty interesting flavor. What about you, Sam?
So far, I have to say my favorite has been the lamb. Maybe because it's the first thing I ate and I was a bit hungry, but also I really like the texture. Like, it felt very delicate. It didn't feel that chewy. And also I really like the combination with the sauce, the spicy sauce. And also I felt like it was an interesting mixture of cultures. It had the halal feel, but it also had a very much Chinese taste as well. So I think this was a very good representation of what halal food in China truly is.
It's quite popular and the price is not expensive at all. For four of us, we spent about 400 RMB and for $12 for each of us. And you must come in person, it's quite delectable and cheap.
Guys, so we've gotten 2 naan bread. This is rose flavored, and we're really excited to try it. Should be a bit sweet. It's similar to what we had in the restaurant, but maybe a bit different in flavor. So this looks interesting, and this is a traditional Zhejiang dish. So very excited to try some street food and very excited to see how it's maybe different from the naan we just ate inside. Do you have any opinion?
Let's go. Let's try it out.
Let's do it.
I have an opinion then.
All right.
You know what?
Yeah, you take one and I'll take one.
Go straight in.
Wow. It really has the rose flavor.
Compared with the bread, you seem to have a small face.
Like this has a sweet taste.
Oh, you got holes in it. You can peek through.
I can see you.
We got the lamb skewer right here. We got a little seasoning on it. Let's try it out. Come on, let's go.
Ooh. Very chewy. I like this though. And even it has more of like the fresh barbecue flavor.
Yeah.
I like this flavor.
Initially, it has a very gamey lamb taste that you would expect, but the more you chew on it, pause, the less of a gamey flavor it has.
I like
It's very
this.
tender. It's sweet. It's nice.
Well, this one feels more fresh.
Yeah.
So they just make it right there. So it tastes very fresh. But they're both good.
And this one has the char that you want from any barbecue.
There's more spice on it, I feel like. So there's more flavor.
Flavor of the lamb.
Yeah.
Not just the gamey flavor, but like the other flavors too. Like usually when you eat lamb, it's like, well, my experience, it's all like gamey. And some people like that. Me, not so much. But for this one, you get like the best of both worlds. Sorry.
Very good.
Hey, this is the end of our video today. If you like our video, please like and comment. And see you in the next video. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, thank you guys for joining us today. Hope you had a good watch. See ya.